here. Hi. Here we are in my craft room, and we are going to be working in my 2 journals. Whoops. Well, that didn't work. So should we try that again? Yeah, always something has to happen in the beginning. Okay. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so here we are, and let me see if I can find something to hold that. I have my other thing set up so that we can go straight to, we'll try a washi. Oh, it's going to move too. Oh. Hi, Irma. Wow, we got quite the leg. Quite the leg here. So, yeah, so I wanted to start with a little chat. Hi, Brenda. Welcome. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to work on some embellishments in these journals. We are going to work on the double pocket today and adding the 2 cards. So they are required embellishments for the challenge this month. So push myself in. So I want you to look at all of this stuff. I'm trying to make things so they're easily accessible so that I will use them. And so, you know what? I wonder if people are on there was like randomly another thing showed up. So hopefully they'll come on over here because we're here at the right one. I don't know what's going. I mean, there's a lot of weird stuff going on the backside of what I'm doing here on YouTube. So yeah. So hi Tara, hi Brenda. Welcome. So a couple of announcements. We'll be doing a craft with me next Wednesday that will be part of the Patreon, and then after that I'm going to go back to Patreon only. I have some really special things coming up for them, and I want to make sure that they are feeling special. So I'm going to be opening a different YouTube channel for them, and so that's going to be happening, but we will have next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. So let's see. So we're going to go ahead and hi. And hi, Kathy. We are going to go ahead and let's see. Now, how am I going to do this? Because if I go up, you're going to be looking at... Okay. Thank you, Darlene. Well, then I'll stay here for a couple minutes. So we are going to be using a page out of the Easter religious cards, digital. Okay, so there's a bunch on the other chat. Okay, let me see if I can... Did you give them the link? Copy link. So, yeah, that was really weird. I saw that was on there. So I went and put a thing, and we'll come back over here. Yeah, I did not set up 2. I only set up 1, but the spinning wheel went around a few times while it was ending. So it may have captured a second one in there. I don't know. It's just been really weird, some of the things that have been happening um, on this side of YouTube. Hi, Karen. Hi, Carrie. Welcome. Hi, Bella. Hi, Tommy. Sorry about that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And so yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm glad you guys were all over there and we got you all over here. Oh, you were here and went there because no one was here. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to check my clocks because I thought I was on time. Hi, Robin. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Melissa. So, first of all, this is me at 60 here in March. You don't see me very often, but I thought that I would go ahead and have a little face-to-face with you. Hi, Sheila. Oh, she's off work for. I was just wondering where you've been. I've been missing you. I've been missing you, Sheila. So I did a little announcement a minute ago, and so we do have a craft with me next Wednesday, and it will be our Patreon craft with me. But after that, my craft with me, Patreon craft with me's are going to go back to just the Patreons, and with a new format, a Patreon YouTube channel, so that all of the videos are in the same place and they'll be unlisted. Okay, thank you, Bella. Thank you so much. I was wondering about Jenna Lee too. So I have some new things coming up that I have never done before, and so the Patreons are going to get to do that with me first, so I don't come on here and look like I don't know what I'm doing, even though it is because I will not know what I'm doing. I will be totally going by reading directions. We may even be playing with a little bit of wax melts, which includes flame. And so I will be doing that in the Patreon. After I figure it out, then I'll bring it over here. But y'all know that, me trying something new can be pretty interesting. Yes, the headache is much better. I think we have been really cold, and we went into the 60s, the 50s and 60s. I think it was the weather change. Plus we've had rain. We've had rain. We've had over 4 inches of rain since the beginning of the year. I live in the desert, and where I live, we have a butte, or a little small mountain. It's made by a volcano. And when the clouds are coming from the west, they'll come like this, and then where I live, they'll separate and they'll go around us, and they'll have crazy rain on both sides of us. But where we live, we're protected, unless it's a heavy cloud. So when it rains here, it really rains. And I'm putting up a little video. It'll go on Instagram, and tomorrow, actually probably Saturday, because tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day, so there's already something going up there. So another announcement is I'm changing the name of Dear Julie Julie Junk Journal Every Day back to Dear Julie Julie. I still will be concentrating on junk journaling, but I also need to personally do some memory keeping. It's very important right now. And so I will be adding some of that. I will be adding that into into my format here, probably on the weekends, since that's the least least watched. And so just so you know, so when you see that happen, don't freak out. This channel will be Dear Julie Julie, and possibly Dear Julie Julie Paper Crafting, and then the other channel will remain Dear Julie Julie DIY Home and Garden. And I'm really hoping to get over there more. I'm sorry, I'm looking over here. I need to look over there so it looks like I'm looking at you and not to the side. What else? Well, those are the main things right now. Those are the main things. Just trying to get things a little more together. Some of you have been here for a long time, and you know that I lost my brother, a best friend, and both of my parents in less than a year. Or just over a year, excuse me, just over a year. And an interesting thing has happened. I did not realize that my life, that I was living in such a cloud of grief. I didn't know, because it still felt like I was doing everything and everything was good. But the cloud is lifting, and I am feeling more like me. And at the same time, things that I had put in place, the video every day, that was I didn't set goals. I didn't, and I'm think I'm ready to do that. So so watch for that. So let's go ahead and make something. So thank you. Yes, yeah, it was crazy. The headache. So it was sinus, but I couldn't make it go away with the sinus medicine or the other. It would go, but it didn't go away. And now it's finally gone. Yeah, it's different. And especially when for me, I mean, I knew it was there, but I didn't know that it was there. Okay. Like, I did not know the heaviness and what it was doing, to my world around me. So yeah, I'm oh, I want sugar. I want sugar cookies. Yeah, sugar. Yeah, no coconut for me, but I'll have sugar. That sounds good. Sheila's making cookies, in case you're just listening and not watching. So yes, so that was just a little update I wanted to give you. I know I had hinted at it a little bit at another, like at a VIP or something. I couldn't remember if it was a regular video where everybody might see, or if it was just that. And I know that, you know, depending on any type of grief, that when you're going through it, and that could be any type of traumatic, it could be a move, it could be a job situation and things like that, that your mind and everything compensates for what's going on, and you might not even realize it, or I might not realize it. And I mean, I like even know that, and it's surprising to me that it's like I'm seeing things differently. I'm seeing things bigger. I had no idea that my world had gotten so small. And so I'm I'm excited, and it feels amazing. And so yeah, so I kind of have felt kind of stuck, and but not. I mean, I felt like I was good and everything. So um waffles and tacos. Ah. Okay. Okay, so I need to, my nose is itchy. I moved things. Where did I put the tissue? Sorry. Okay. Okay, so I've got these. So let's go ahead and I think it is debilitating and didn't even know. Bonnie, I didn't like it that much. Yep, got a shiny nose. Yeah, and for quite a while, and it still will, I'm sure. Because I still have a lot of stuff to deal with as far as my mom and dad. Because my dad passed away. We had his service, and then it was the holidays, and then it was weather that I don't drive there where they are. As a matter of fact, they 2 times their roads in and out have been closed in the last week because of the rain. One of their mountains, or hills, it's not even a mountain, one of their hills got 18 inches of rain in 24 hours where my mom and dad used to live, right above where their house was or is. So yeah, so I still have stuff to do with that. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and try and turn this around. And so, oh, you know what? Oh, that thing is, oh, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Turning and putting you in the little holder here. Oh my gosh. I think we need to take a moment and just say a prayer for all those requests that just came through. Quite a few of them. So, okay. So, I'm not very good at leading prayer, so that was a silent one, you guys. I need to get there because I do feel the want and the calling, but I don't, but the words don't come out my mouth. They're in my head. They will not come out my mouth. So, spinning. Yeah, I just spun everybody. Okay. Are we good? Are you here? Okay, mine is good. So, okay. So yes, that's perfect words. Healing prayers, positive vibes. I'm the prayer, I'm the prayer, but I totally get the vibes. They're so important. All of it, so important. Okay, so right now, I don't know, you guys can see my extra phone here. I'll turn it this way. I'm not spinning, so you may need to refresh from me literally spinning the camera. I don't know. Okay, so if you've been here, you've noticed that I am making a 2 signature journal, and I am making a single signature journal, and I'm making the same embellishments for both. Good morning, Joan. Welcome. And so yeah, so watch for that. So today we are going to work on these, okay? So I have, I did my flip up pocket here. You know what, let's use this, excuse me, let's use the back one because this one has the paper clip on it holding the fabric flip. So we'll just sneak back here. And I have the same thing somewhere in here. I'll have the same thing, okay? So I have that pocket, and then on the other side, I have this pocket. So I'll be doing the same thing for that. I'm going to bring out, I'm using the Oh, I got these mixed up. The cat jumped up here and she knocked everything off off of the thing. So yeah, I'm blaming the cat. And now I'm like, where did the blaming the cat? Where could it have gone? Midnight. Oh, duh. It's not her fault. I moved them. But these did get knocked. Okay, so these are not the ones I'm using. These are the ones I'm using. Oh, cool. So Tuesday morning was 40% off. Yeah, I saw that they are going to be, a bunch of them are going to be going away. So I have this pocket that I want to go ahead and put something on. And all of my things are in this orientation, all of my postcards except this one. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use that one. Okay, so you'll see I have printed 2 of these. Yeah, I've printed 2. There's actually 3, but I've printed 2 of the postcards. And I started to move my stuff around over here again because I got some really cool things at Michael's, some really good, oh my gosh, the coolest organizers. And I changed my mind. I put things back the way they were right before this video. I'm like, oh no, I've got to put this stuff back or I won't be able to get to my scissors. Oh, cool. So, in the next, tomorrow, I have, they'll go in the shop later today. I have napkin packs that are rabbits, and then other things that match, that go with them. And they are, there's 12, and they are adorable. They're not all Eastery. They're rabbits and cute. Okay, so I've gone ahead and folded the lip of this over, and that is because I'm using copy paper. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Tuesday morning. But they had pretty much gotten rid of their crafting supplies. As far as having them all the time, they would occasionally have like really good stuff, but I used to like to get like my eCase Success and We Are Memory Keepers stuff there. Tools. Hi, Terry. Well, I actually talked to the camera, or talked to y'all at the beginning. And so you'll want to check that out. There was a couple of announcements in there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull this and try and pull it all the way over to the side here, which is not going to be super easy, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and add some glue there, and I'll put glue on this side. Oops, you know what? I want to leave this because I have some big tags that can go in here. Sometimes I don't have as many big tags, but this time I've got big tags. So we're going to put that down. And then somehow I'm going to get it over into this corner. Oh, cool. It went. Okay. And this is my double pocket. Okay. So you see we've got one pocket under. Huh, like a true grandkid, huh? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Baby Cole got his first, his mama got to give him his first bottle. All the things that are happening so that soon he will get to go home. Okay. Thank you, Robin. And thank you. I just wanted to well, I've shared a lot on this, on my journey, and because so many of us are in the situation of losing parents and friends, and you know, I just wanted to be real. It's not everything is not okay. I thought everything was okay. It's better, but yeah. It's kind of like, if you guys, do you remember when I had Bell's palsy a couple years ago? And I, by the way, I posted that picture the other day, and people all thought I had it now. But I had Bell's palsy, and one of the things with that is you have a metallic taste. And I remember the day that the taste finally went away. And it was like, I was drinking a root beer, and I was like, this is the best root beer I've ever had. And it was like, oh my gosh, you just don't realize until you can't taste something, how I don't know, take advantage of that. Oh, bye, Joan. I'm sorry. Okay, so I have a card, and so I need to do 3 things to it. Now, it does not need to be a big deal. But I am going to, what am I going to do to this one? We'll start with inking it. Inking is an enhancement, so it counts. Well, we live in the desert, and people bring their stuff and dump it in the desert. So I just read this morning that Lancaster, the town, now I don't know about us because we're unincorporated, and I need to ask Tom because I don't pay the bills right now. He does. But that they added our trash service, or Lancaster added their trash service to their property taxes. So now everybody's getting the short notices for their escrow accounts. And because their property taxes went up because of the waste management. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. It was a little rabbit hole to go down this morning. Oh, you have our storm. That was a crazy storm, and some of those clouds had a lot of rain in them. Okay, so I know you're all shocked. I just inked. Okay, so we have this. Now, sometimes I have added my glitter fingernail polish to these. I haven't done that on any of the other stuff in here, so I don't think I'm going to do that. But what I do have is I got some stickers. These were from Walmart. So I'm going to go ahead, and I did buy these to use in this. So I think I like this one on there. I also liked it because I have some crosses that I want to decorate, and I was like, oh, it's got ideas on it. So there. And it was crazy. Walmart still had some sticko for under $2. Stickers. What was it? Michael's, they were over $4. And Joann's, they were under $3. Or under $4, excuse me. So we'll put that over there. So I'm going to put the cross on there. We inked it. I think it needs some of the lace. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and... I don't want to waste that lace on there. So we'll grab the other lace. Okay. I have it. I have Photoshop, and I have bought tutorials for it, and I do not have time for it. So, plus I don't want to use other people's stuff, even if it's, I like touching the stuff. Okay, so here, but it would be kind of fun to change some of the things. I went ahead and went with the staples and added the lace on top. So very simple. That gives me one of my cards. Okay. Now I do need to also do something across the front of here. And I think, so up here I've cut out some of the So I want to kind of see what else is around this area. There's really no other digitals in this area, so I could use anything. So, but first we'll go ahead and I'll do the other card. I wanted to use a large tag. So from the Dear Julie, Easter Rejoice. I am going to use this one, the big purple cross. Welcome back. Welcome back, Mama. And we'll go ahead and put this where it goes. Hi, Stacy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Usually we're here every day with the premiere. I had other stuff going on this morning, so we are live. Plus, I wanted to make a little announcement and do that in sort of in person-ish. So we did that earlier. So welcome. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut out the center tag. So remember, we're able to use these as a page, as tags. You can rip them up and make pockets out of them. We've made an envelope out of them before. So many things you can do with the large tags. I really like them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, because I'm using copy paper, as if you've been here for a while, you know that my printer does not like cardstock. So I see a new printer in my future after we pay off the hot tub this month. Yay. And that looks like it's going to happen any day now. So I've never heard of Google Slides. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and flip this one up this way. And then right at the cross. Okay. And then I'm going to come and flip this one this way. Okay. And that gives me this card area and this here. And then I think I'm going to take Mom's purple note paper. Okay, and pull out two pages, because I'm gonna make two of whatever I'm making. I will try and do an Instagram of it. We'll see if that happens. Okay, so I want this to fit in here. This is real life. This is how I really measure things. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it up next to it. I want a little room above and a little room below. Okay, so I've got my card here and I'm lining it up, and we'll line it right up with that line since it's close. Okay. Okay, so I'm save one out for the other journal. Yes, Big Mama and Jenna Lee asked for washi for this challenge. this time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to, okay, it's upside down. I don't see that. I want that to be in the front. The margin. Okay. So I'm laying this down. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it down. Okay, and then I'm going to come back and I want to close this so it will be matchbook style. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how many actually finish and do this one. Okay, so I've turned this into a flip-flop, okay? So I did a matchbook style of the note paper that's going to go into my little thing here. Okay, so this will open this way and this way. Now, I don't want to lose the writing space, so I'm going to make a flip-flop. So what I did was I opened it up and I pulled my paper in, giving me between like 3/8, okay? So between 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch, and that will give me the little gutter that will hold it. And so I'll put my glue on here. And so all we lose as far as writing space is the little gutter space right there. And go ahead and bring it over, and I'm going to put it on right down next to the edge. Is Bonnie still here? I haven't seen her talk in a while. Okay, so now I have that and that. I have an idea. My mom popped into my brain. Okay. Okay, so this one was bigger than both of these, so I'm not going to use that. So I'm going to come over here to my index card stash. Don't want the ones with the dilly bobber. Try not to hit the overhead here. I'm sorry. Hi Joyce, welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna take the take this. Let's see. I'm still gonna be really close, but I can fix that too. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm inventing this as we go. I had an idea in my head, and so it is a whatchamacallit in progress. It's a project in progress. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add on here. Now that's going to give me journaling space. Because the margin is up here, is got the red line and everything, I'm going to put it so that it, when it flops down, it tells me where I want it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put glue down. Got my hand down across where I don't want glue. I do that because I have been known to glue right over it while I was talking. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Well, welcome back, Bonnie. Okay. Okay. So that'll fold up there. Now I've got a pocket here and this happening. Oh, well, look at there. That it went up a little bit, so it fixed itself. But I don't like how it's sitting. Oh my gosh. Hi. K-Mac. Hi. We haven't seen you either in a long time. Welcome to Alive. Yes, hello. Okay, so I have the little pocket here. So I have added an index card. I have added Mom's purple paper. You guys, she's been a community member for a long time. Yeah. So, you see what I did here? Well, you know, it's not that bad. You can go ahead and say you have to do that. Okay? That's what you got to do. You got to do that for that. Hi, Gail. Okay. Let's go ahead and that's going to go up. I'm going to have to clean this area. It looks like, yeah. Oh, blessings. Okay. So I have a pocket here, and I'm going to be able to just take, you know, something and put it in that pocket. And that's going to be great. Okay, I'm not ready to do that yet, but I'll be able to just put something in that pocket. Added the index card, added this for journaling space. And so the next part is I want to add something here and something here that is going to be held together with some string. So let's see. I have the white, and the white ones have at least two. A couple of them had, the second one was, yeah, like that. It had a third piece. So I can go ahead and pull that apart. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab two of the flowers. Okay, they're sticking to my fingers. You know I hate that. Okay, and you know what? Because I'm going to use this glue, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this embroidery thread that I'm using. Okay, and I am going to start by making a knot. Okay, I'm going to make a knot, and it was supposed to be a bigger knot than that, so that I have more surface area for my glue to stick to on my thread. Okay, that's just how I want to do this time. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue down. I'm using the Kathy, is there a little tiny hole that you can put the top of a pen in? in the, well, in two of our cars, that's how you do it. The other ones are, we have the Subaru is smart. It's so smart, it told us that there was an urgent message for us, but it couldn't give it to us until we were stopped. And luckily we were just, we were at church, and we only live 2 blocks from church. So, so we got, oh, I forgot, you guys, see, I talked. I need to put the ah, so Julie. So just so you know, if you weren't here earlier, there's some announcements at the beginning of today's live video. One of them being that I'm changing the name back to just Dear Julie Julie. So possibly Dear Julie Julie Paper Crafts. But yeah, so, but there's more back there. Okay, so I have used my, that's fabric tack that I have in that. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'm going to tie a knot in this end also. Oh, you know what? What if we have a little tiny flower. I'll have to use a needle. This is the tiniest I've ever seen on a needle. I need to pull out my elderly needles from Temu. And by the way, thank you to all that have used the link that was that's in the description box to get the app and to place their orders. Thank you so much. You ordered the elderly needles. So I want you to know, so my first order came in 6 days. I ordered a second order the very next day. It has not shipped yet. It is not shipped yet. I might get the $5 on that one. And then at my third order, 4 items of the 20-something items shipped. They're waiting for an airplane right now. So my second order is behind my third order, or part of my third order. I'm sorry, I cannot see to. I need my elderly needles, and they're in the box over there. So. Yeah, I laughed. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I need the elderly needles. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna tie this on. Well, once it gets on the airplane, it was quick to get here. It was airplane, and it was here the next day. So it still might make it. I think its date was, oh, it might have till Monday to get here, or even Tuesday. So. Well, my last one came from Canada. My last package, well, the return address was Canada. Hi, Stacy. Let's see. 6 years, 7 years maybe on junk journals. Scrapbooks since I was in 5th, 6th, 7th grade. Other crafting, well, forever. Okay, so I went ahead and I made one of those little dilly bobbers that goes around, is what I did. Okay, so I think I want it to come across here and then come across here. Okay, so a flower works for that. If it's got some lift to the flower, you can do that. I do have some pretty little goodies over here, but I do want to make sure they stay on, so I'm going to use my XL. Oh, was there more than that? Yes, yes. Stacy, you can use anything in your journals. If you, especially as you're just starting and you might not have a whole lot of other stuff, if you watch our January Just Junk Journal Challenge videos, giving you lots of ideas of things that you can use from around your house, and you'll be shocked at the things that you can use and make a beautiful journal out of. On my channel, I have, because I've crafted for so long, and I do so many types of crafting, I pull all those things in to what I teach and what I do. Also, you found our channel, Dear Julie. We do a challenge each month with prizes. So we use a digital. I am Julie. I am Julie. And we use the digitals from my Etsy shop and some of the free ones, and to bring out themes and things like that in what we're making. So here I've used a paper that was in my mom's stash, and I've cut it and put it in here with the flip-flop. I used an index card here to make a pocket, and I've used one of the Dear Julie tag, the large tag digitals from the Easter Rejoice digital, and so to make the base, used a couple of flowers that I had in my stash, and then some bling that I had in my stash. And so there, I've made this fun little card, and it actually, from this angle, it can go like that. So I guess the little goodie that I made over here is a top tuck. It doesn't really matter. But I wanted to show you that you can use a flower also. And then we could just make from one of the... So our embellishments for the challenge need to have 3 embellishments or enhancements added. So we have added the index card, the lavender paper from my mom's stuff, the flowers, the bling, and the thread. All of those things count, and the little flower on the outside counts. If I inked this, that would be an enhancement. That would count as well. Okay? So, did I answer all the questions? Oh, okay. Okay, so Indigo Paper Project has, Carrie has posted the link to our Facebook group. And so you can get in there and post the things that you're making, ask questions. We also have our challenge group. And so the challenge details are in the description box of this video. Not yet, but they're in all my other videos for this month. And so can somebody post that? The video, the marching 2x2 junk journal challenge video link. So you'll see we have several ladies in blue, and those are our moderators, and they, oh my gosh, you guys, they make things so much better here because they do that. They take care of those things. Thank you, guys. Okay, so today we made our double pocket. Now remember, when I made my pages and I chose my pages, I had taken a cardstock and flipped it up, 12-inch cardstock, measured it to what my page size was, flipped it up, and so that was sitting here. We had added napkin. On napkin day, I added napkin knowing that this other pocket was going to go in here. So then I can go ahead and add something in this pocket, and we can add this into this pocket. You know, I like to use, when things have things on them, I like to use them to kind of help hang over and give you that look. Now here we need to add some more. Yes, thank you, Joyce. Thank you for the reminder to answer the questions. If you're asking to get into any of the groups and there are questions, please make sure that you answer them so we can let you in. That is for the safety of our group members. Okay. So we decided we could add anything to this. And I'm thinking, you know, it's been, well, why don't we put her? Because we used the purple crosses on the back of this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and rip. I like to rip things, so we're ripping. We are ripping. So if you're not familiar with the Dear Julie digitals, if you're here now or you're watching later, all of the things that I use in the digitals that I make, I actually own the pieces that I use, or they are things that I've made. The background here was Easter egg dyed, and then I actually own the antique pieces that are in here. So we could put her over here and she could be a tuck. We could put her in the middle and she could be kind of like that. I do have, I'm going to save, I don't want to use up all my fabric. This community is amazing, Stacy. Are you still here? So they're showing you all the things. We are here every day at this time. We're here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. I do usually have the premiere format. So it's a pre-recorded video, but we have a live chat. And then occasionally I am here live. Today we're here live. Next Wednesday at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, we will be here at 1 o'clock with a craft with me. And so I'm thinking that we can go ahead and add in, do I have any more of the lavender? I have to be careful because I was getting really low on the lavender ones. I have green. Oh, it's in my mom's pile, but it doesn't have a sticker. So I have a lot of my mom's embellishments. I just have a lot of her stuff. I inherited it. So Okay, so here I'm going to grab my... Okay, so that goes like that. Okay, so I went ahead and I turned that and made it into a belly band. Okay, so it's a horizontal hold, right? No, vertical, and it's holding a horizontal paper. Okay, and then I do want to decorate this a little bit. Let's see, we've got our washi tape that I've been using. So just using all the stuff. I'm shocked that Midnight has not come in here and jumped up on the table because she's already been in here twice today. Silly cat. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll ink it. That'll be enough. I'm usually the queen of the overdue. Those are Facebook. Hi, Ashley. Oh, I'm glad you made it. Welcome. Oh, I'm glad you like it. So I'm almost finished with the March one. It'll go out Monday or Tuesday, the March Emerald Patreon mail. And you guys, you saw the Rubies special kit for the month. That's the theme for your kit. And I'm still finding things. That's why it didn't go out yesterday. And I'm glad it didn't, because I just found I bought a rainbow wax melt. Oh, it's rainbow. Is your theme, in case you didn't know. So it'll go with the February kits, which were green St. Patrick's Day, green spring. And we'll be playing with those at the Craft With Me. But we'll also have a couple of just you guys and me stuff. Okay? So there. Oh, that looks so much better. Why don't I ink? Because I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy crafter. That's what it should be. Dear Julie, the lazy crafter. Oh, wow. Look at that. I hear you, Big Mama. I like this. I think this turned out really cool. So we made our little goodie here. So we do have 3 things happening. Well, we have a napkin, we have digital, we have the flip up pocket. So this pocket and this pocket is part of the base. So that doesn't count. But the napkin would count that we have up here behind. And then index card, digital, and washi. So we did enhance that. And I think we'll just go ahead and give her a little blueness. Careful with that, because then you end up with that line. Yeah, fell in your rabbit hole. So, yeah. So there we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so by the way, emeralds, some of the heavier things came in that were for March, came in your February kits. Because I was already past the next level in mailing, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to put the heavy things in here. So some of your but you won't even, you'll just notice that kit was big, and this one's not little. Okay, so we did our double pocket. That was one of our what did I call those? Ensembles that we needed. So a double pocket ensemble with 2 cards. And so I have this one, okay, with a job. It doesn't have a job. It's just a card, okay? But it has lace, it has ink, and it has this beautiful sticker for its 3 embellishments or enhancements. And it's going in that pocket. And then this one, it has the little tiny flower, and that is on some embroidery crochet thread. And we have the little flower that I took apart, and so we have those 2 pieces from it. And we used the large tag, added the index card here, making a pocket right here that we'll be able to add something. You know, I did these. Oh, I found the instructions on how to use that thing. So, so we can just put something like that right in there. And you've got all this journaling space that you'll be able to use. Okay, your 2 cards do not need to be like mine. You just need to make a double pocket with 2 cards in them. They need to have the 3 embellishments or enhancements, and you can use anything from your stash. That is how we do this month's challenge. Okay, so but the other thing is we're making 2 journals this month. So, and mine are just alike, except for one is a single signature and one is disappeared, and it is this one, and it's a hardcover, and it's going to be 2 signatures. Okay, but I'm still doing the same kinds of things on the pages. Okay, so shall we look and see what we have left to make? See if I can get that off the little goodie. Okay, I haven't been on this for a while. So we need a double tuck with 3 cards. This was our double stack pocket with 2 cards. We finished that. We need our double corner tuck with 2 cards. Double edge pocket centerfold with 2 cards. We did that already this week. And we did a tip in. So if you had bound your journal and you didn't make your centerfold, I showed you how you can still make it and not have to take everything apart. So then we did our fabric pocket, our fabric flip, our layered belly band, our hidden journaling card. We did our tags with a purpose, our top tuck, our flip tuck, our Zorro pocket, our waterfall flip, our set of 4 tabs. Let's see. Then I still need to make my snippet and my master board. And I did the mini challenge in the challenge 3.1. If you're doing the full challenge, you have the whole month to do mini challenge in the challenge 3.1. Oh, Stacy, bummer. Thank you, you guys. Sheila is our Google person and our zip drive person. She'll help you and figure how to do that and figure that out. So thank you so much, Sheila, for technical support. If you're shopping in the Dear Julie Etsy shop and you find something that just has 5 pages, it's not going to have a zip file. So the postcard kits, like the sunflower postcard kit, the Paris Très Jolie postcard, oh, it might have a zip file because I added those extra pages to it. Anyway, any of them that only have 5 or 4, like the flinch card, it's got 4 files, so it will open without a zip file. Also, if you purchase something that is or actually, if you're a VIP, those are not zip files. It's in their single file. So, so there's that, right? You guys are talking fast. I've missed a lot of stuff. So if I missed a question, please go ahead and ask that now. So I will be making the double tuck with 3 cards, the double corner tuck, the snippet, and the master board in the next few days. And I do still need to bind this one. Okay, so, and I need to make it centerfold. Because that day Tom got home and I didn't get the centerfold made. So, okay. So this is what the double is looking like. See, I've got another page that I'm going to have to do something with. There's our waterfall in this one. This is where our double tuck is going to go. Okay. So this is when I do a double tuck as a centerfold. I'll show you. I'll do that on that day. But you go ahead and as a centerfold, it can go down here. And then, so you put your glue on the other side of the flap here and here. And then you've got this and you've got places to put things. There's our flip tuck. So this is where I'll be making another one of the pockets and putting the 2. Okay, there's the top tuck. And then I have several embellishments. Oh, we're going to, you know what? We don't have to do a flip-flop, but I am going to put a flip-flop here. So let's do that real quick. So I'm going to use another one of Mom's lavender pages. And I'm going to cut it down. Use the old figure it out and rip it measuring device. Okay. And we'll cut it. No, I haven't lit any slip yet. I can tell you, depending on how many finish, with this one, I've had a lot of requests that we do it similar to this. So, depending on how many finish, we'll see. I have an idea, though. Actually, I already know what I'm doing. It's the what you can use part that we'll see. So what are some of the things that you guys would like to see for a challenge? Yeah. Oh, so that, yeah, because I accidentally slipped with a couple of hints last month, and people went back and watched those videos. That's right. So this is a flip-flop. If you haven't ever seen one, whether you're here now or you're coming back, I have folded this paper. I've cut it down to this size. I've folded the paper in half. We can go ahead and get another one ready for the other journal, as a matter of fact, because it has the same page in it. The thing about that one is that journal is going to have bigger pages when it's finished. Oh, this is that journal. Well, there you go. We'll do it again here in the single. There it is. Okay, so we're going up here. We're measuring it so that we have the full page size. Stacy, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I hope that we get to see you again. And yeah, we're here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. So what's that? About an hour and a half ago is when we started with a live chat. Okay, so see there, I folded it in half. Now I'm going to come over, and you saw the other one was a not a true flip-flop. This one, we're going to go ahead, and you see there's our half page fold. We're going to go ahead and fold this one to the inside. At my house, that would be to the west from where my desk is sitting anyway. Okay, so going in, folding that. Okay, so this time I'm going to go ahead and leave the gutter is right here on the top. And so I'm going to add my glue to the gutter. And we call this a true flip-flop. We're going to go ahead and add this in. This came about because I tend to embellish my journals a lot. And oh, Brenda, it's my clock. It's my clock. It's my Mio clock. Okay, so by putting it on that flap, when it goes over, it flips and flops. That's how it got its name. Okay, that's the flip-flop. The cool thing is you have all this writing space, and all you lost is where we glued right behind there. There we go. So we put a flip-flop in both of those, and so that is good because those they both needed those, and they needed them done. Okay, that was not it's not a required piece, but if you had a flip that you had put in your journal, you might want to, that might be something you want to add. And let's see. Oh, it's like I keep grabbing these, but I think I want to use that for a tassel. But maybe I won't do a tassel for this. It's not required. So what would be a good day for a sale? To do a live sale? Come on. There's stuff in my Fabric Tac bottle. It's blocked. This is the easy one to use. Boy, it really rained here yesterday. I have rain in that little short video that I'm going to put up today or tomorrow. I think it goes tomorrow or the next day on Instagram. And then when it goes on Instagram, it does show up on the Dear Julie Julie Celebrate and Remember fan page on Facebook. And then if I can figure out how to get it on the Reels for YouTube, I'll put it up there. But what it is it's since I hadn't deleted all of this week's videos, it's kind of a it's a thing of all of the ones that I did this week. I can't think of how, I can't say it. Okay, you know what? Let's give this little guy up here. Again, this one is not a required element, but I still gave it its three things. Oh, my finger's stuck. Or the bling is stuck on my finger. Not on Mondays. The first of the month. Compilation. Thank you. I couldn't even see it in my head. And that's how I do things. I see things in my... That sounds funny. I see things in my head. And I couldn't even see it. Okay, so this is what we've got going on here. These didn't get put back in after the video. This is our centerfold tip-in. I did a tip-in on this one. I've got signature ties. Ah, that's when you get paid. Okay, well, if I did a sale before then, because I'm going to put it in Etsy, we could just make arrangements that you could plan to pay it on the 1st or the 3rd. How does that sound? So, this is going to be another double tuck here. I didn't go through and put the pockets down. I usually do that when I go through and break the paper. So the 1 o'clock or like 12 o'clock Pacific time be better? Or the 10:30? So 10:30, 12, 1. Okay, so the regular, because I like to have some semblance of order, and you know that if there's something special, I'm probably going to do it at 1 o'clock, right? Okay, so this is the other thing that happened with this particular journal is our last page ended up being a short page. And I really like this page, but I think I want to add... I could do a tip-in pocket here. Let's see. Do we have Easter? We don't have Easter anything. So this is an extra thing, and I'll just go ahead and do this. I don't want to lose that because it's bubbles, you guys. This was bubbles. So I haven't picked a day yet. I'm asking. So we've got no Mondays, which is good with me because I'm usually running around here like crazy because I've taken the weekend off. The Friday freebies. Okay. Have we been leaving the whites on or cutting them off in this particular journal? The whites are on, looks like. Okay, so 1 o'clock. So we'll do the 1 o'clock, and then it will not be on Monday. And the next 2 Wednesdays are the Craft With Me and then the VIP. Okay, I'm going to pull these and put them aside along with the cover. Oh, what did I do with the page? Oh, I see what I did. So this is the one. It's the tattooed page. I'm gonna do a tip in here. I like tip ins. Oh, this is not the one. This is not the one. Houston. Oh, I was in the wrong journal. Okay. Okay, if that goes in, how far is it sticking? It's not sticking out. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a large pocket. I'm going to go ahead and fold the edge down. Okay, because it is copy paper. Now, this is from before. This is nice paper right here. Yeah, Amber's had to do that with a couple of her kids at school. In her class. Okay. Okay, so I have a sale coming up, you guys. It'll be at 1 o'clock. And it will not be on a Monday or a Wednesday. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and you guys are awesome. Bye, Irma. Okay, so we're going to do this. Put the glue in there. Come over and put the glue in here. And this is gonna be good because this will just take care of a couple more of the things that I knew I needed to do that were not required. It's going to help me figure out what to do, what I have left to do, and to iron out what we're going to do on Monday. Mini challenge and the challenge. Oh, I will, Kathy. But I do like to every once in a while get the opinions out from those that are out there. Like for right now, everything is on Wednesdays, and that's because Thursday is I usually spend Thursday trying to get everything done for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Make sure that it's all done. And I know that there's a few that cannot be here on Wednesdays, and I've been trying to figure out how I could switch the VIP and things from Wednesdays. Okay, so again, for a tip in, we're just going to go ahead and come down, and I like to flip it one way. You can use your bone folder. And then turn and flip it the other way. You could also use your scoreboard. I had a little scoreboard in my cart the other day on Temu, but I didn't get it. Because then I was like, did I already get one? So I have to go through, make sure I didn't already buy one. And then just forgot that I bought it. Okay. Okay, so I'm just putting my glue on my little flap here and putting it right in and putting it down. Okay, and so I've added in another pocket. And we have this paper here that we can write on if we want to. Okay, or we could go ahead and make it a pocket, but I like the idea of the paper. Okay. I'm gonna rip this. I have a couple other pages in the journal that I've ripped, so. No, 1 p.m. works great for me. Okay, so we added a flip-flop. We took care of our pocket, stacking, double stack pocket, added our 2 cards, embellished our double stack pocket. We have a little goodie here. And added in this tip in spot. Okay. So yeah, so this one is coming right along. I'm really happy with how this one is coming. Got our fold out. This is bubble paper. I made that with Stacy Julian during her play. It was a play day. We put food coloring and bubbles and blew the bubbles on our paper. I love the way that turned out. So this is what we've got going on in here so far. There's my fabric flip. There's my other double stack pocket. waterfall. This is held together with a paper clip for some reason. This will be the other side of our double tuck. There's our top tuck, flip flop. More bubble paper. That is one of the background pages in the Pansy kit, because I used Pansy kit and the Easter Rejoice kit. Here's our centerfold. This is our fabric pocket. This is our double, our layered belly band, and it has a flip that you can write in there. This has a card. It has this little down here. We put the fabric through the lace there. Yeah, I like the way this is going. This will be our double tuck. We have a pocket here. That's computer paper that I got years and years ago at Dollar Tree. Probably 20 years ago, maybe longer. Okay, there we go. I like it. So this is my single signature. I have a double or a 2 signature journal that I'm working on as well. Yeah, just don't forget to breathe. It was so much fun. We did a lot of fun stuff that was Big Picture Classes was the group. That was the one that I was one of their featured artists for that one time. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. And who knew? That was before Dear Julie Julie. Okay, so I need to make a second one of these. Do you guys have any questions? Let me know. I'm watching to see if you have any questions while I cut this out. So I'm going to do my other journal the same on one side. The other side I might put an index card. Okay, so it's going to get this, my little, oh, where's the needle? Oh no, darn. I'm like, I could go ahead and be ready with my flower. So yes, and I do have another flower. Oh, really? Yeah, well, in my sale, I even have like a couple of ink pads. I have some things that I have doubled on in my in the sale that I'm going to do. So there's those flowers. There's the little flower. Here's the bling. There's a blue card. Our purple paper. Didn't we have one already cut the right size? So it's kind of cool because all these things are already ready. Already ready. So there's my cross paper. So this will make one of the tags. And then for my other tag, I'm just going to use another Easter card from here. I think we'll use this one because it has a nice place for the cross sticker. So we'll get that ready. So just checking, do you have any questions? What y'all having for lunch or dinner? I have leftover meatloaf that we have to use. And I made, you guys, I made that chicken thing, that chicken casserole thing that is, that's on the internet, that is the chicken and the green beans and the potatoes and the Italian dressing packet. And I did not have the Italian dressing packet, so I just did a bunch of spices and herbs and stuff. And it was so good. Now, I did not, I went to my potatoes and they were already growing thingies. So I used canned potatoes, canned whole potatoes. So it also cooked faster. Tacos, pizza. This is, well, this one is the, you know what? Let's look it up, okay? Let's look it up. Let me get in Etsy. Listings. We'll search Easter, Easter, in the Dear Julie. Okay. It is Easter religious. This one, okay. And let me show you what it is. So it's this page and this page, which I have right here. Okay. And the backs of the postcards, and you can see the backgrounds of these. You can see the round and the cross and the, let's see if we can make that bigger. I don't know if I can, but you can see the embossing in the cards. And I think that's all. It's just the 3 pages. Okay. So that page, this page, and the backs of the round pages. And then this one is the Easter Rejoice. And you've seen that. I've been working with that. So it has the large tags. It has the postcard set. And then it has pages. And it has, this is the mini journal kit. So it's those side-by-side pages smaller. And it has the mini ephemera. So you have things that you can use to make like little stamps and things like that for your embellishments. So those are, and then I'm also using the pansy kit. So I'm in the Dear Julie. I can go up here to the search bar and put in pansies, search. You don't have any, maybe I spelled it with a Y. I'll just put pans. I don't know why it's not. So, yeah, it's this one. Okay. Postcards. Small. Side by side. Large. Bubble. Background page. Bubble. Small. Can only give you 10 pictures, but let's see. How many pages are in this one? 27 files in the pansy one. Okay, we'll go back to Ooh, chili Riano. I had a chili Riano. Tom surprised me on Sunday after church. He drove across the street from church, and we went and we had lunch at our amazing Mexican restaurant here in our little town, and it was so good, and especially because I did not have to cook. Right now during Lent, they are not doing hospitality. The hospitality family has taken Lent off. And so, yeah, but during the rest of the time, our hospitality has started, they make lunch and have lunch so that people will stay after and fellowship, and it has been amazing. I got to know more people that go to my church that I knew, but I didn't get to know. So that's been really cool. Okay. Ooh, I hope you feel better, Bella. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm all set and ready for the next one. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my mess and see about getting this one done, because that's been the one thing, is just get the second one done. I would normally make them at the same time, but I don't want to waste everybody's time. Hi, Jana. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just about finished. I did do some announcements at the beginning of today's video, so you might want to check those out. What else? Yeah, so we did a flip-flop. We did the double stack pocket, and 2 cards made that fun little goodie that opens up. I really like the way that turned out. So, yeah, so my double stack pocket, I used the cardstock. I have this, and then this is the little goodie that we made using a flower for the closure. Okay, and then some. And since this is just a single piece of paper, this is not super bulky. And so I know that for many of us, that becomes important as we get to this stage of making our journals, that things are not, that we're not making things that are super bulky. So I've used copy paper. The name change probably the end of the month. So yeah, probably the end of the month. I want to make sure that people know it's happening. I don't want to just do it and then people are like going, is that a fake? So, yeah. So name change happening between now and the end of the month. And so I still have to really think about the change. It's still going to be Dear Julie, Julie. It's not going to be junk journal every day. It's just too long, and it's time. I'm making some things that I need. I need to make that decision, and it needs to be to move forward. The other thing is, like I said in the part of the announcement, is that my daughter's turning 40, you guys, and I need to make her photo album, her scrapbook, and so yeah, so I want to do that, and I need to be able to share it here. So how did I come up with Dear Julie, Julie? Well, my actual Facebook, when the URL came up for my regular one, my name, I didn't like what it said. It was like Julie something and some numbers. And I had learned when I did Mary Kay, I found out that you can usually change those. And so I went in and I went in to put um, Julie, put my name. My name, somebody already had it. Actually, like my name with the number 8, somebody already had. And so then I went to, well, I'm going to be writing on here, kind of like Dear. So that's how it came up. Dear Julie. So I named mine, my personal one was Dear Julie when I did my URL. And so when it came time to make my YouTube, Dear Julie was already gone. So I did Dear Julie Julie. And so that's how the Dear Julie Julie happened, because Dear Julie, like you're writing. Yeah. Because my original thing was the celebrate and remember. I love to throw parties, and I have come up with some really fun games and stuff like that. So originally that's what I was doing, and I was doing invitations and decorations and in my head. um and then when I actually needed a YouTube, because I needed to be able to make shorter videos, or I couldn't, you guys have heard this story that somebody sent me something and it was so amazing that just showing pictures, it was not going to cut it. And so I made a video and it was too long to just put the video on Facebook. So I went to YouTube to put that up. And that's when I was like, well, I need a name. And so I came up with the Dear Julie Julie, not expecting this to be a channel. It was just going to be a way that I could make a video and post it on Facebook. I can make a video and post it on Facebook. And within the first day of posting somebody else's artwork, but I showed it, I had 100 subscribers. I was like, oh wow, I should do this. And so I started showing my things, and then the happy mail that I got. And then I got brave and started doing tutorials. And so and my first stuff was all it was happy mail. It was pocket letters and flip books and scrapbooks and stuff like that. So that's how it started. And then once I started doing tutorials, people started watching more. I actually I have more subscribers now, but since there's so many people that do junk journaling, that's part of it. Is I think a lot of what I do can go across more than just putting it in a journal. And so that's part of what I want to do with the scrapbook that I'm going to make for my daughter. It'll be a 12 by 12 format. It'll have some Project Life type, which is the pockets. I will put flips in there. It will be crazy amazing with all of the pictures not all of them, but as many of the pictures as I can put together that should be for her. And at the same time, I'm going to be separating out both of my boys, because next year Sean turns 40, and then as well as Tom's daughter Candy turns 40, and then I'll have a year off, and then Jeff turns 40. So that's been my plan. If I cannot do it, then I may have to make it be a goal of, when they're 44, which is half of 8, which is my favorite number, and they all know it. They were all born in the 80s, the early 80s. So I don't know. But that's my plan. That's um I think I got myself stuck in a niche, um a smaller niche, because I put the junk journal every day. So that's what I'm doing. It's not like the DIY stuff's coming over here, because that channel's monetized. It's fine. But I do want to spend more time over there because I miss making things. And I have all the stuff to make all this stuff. So, ah, you guys are funny. Ah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brenda. I know. When my mom and dad, when they lost my sister, she was 27, and they were devastated, just just devastated. Lost my sister and her fiance, and my sister was um, 9 months pregnant and had just been taken off the medication so that she could go into labor to have her baby, and we lost all of them in a mudslide. So the rain that's happening right now, um, for the most part, I'm good. I am good. But when I hear on the news that people are not evacuating from places that they've been told or warned, I I get kind of ugly. There's not many things that make me ugly, but um, you know, they didn't have that chance or that option. It was not something that they knew was the geological. um it wasn't it wasn't like that. There's a tree uprooted and came down the hill and brought the mud with it. So it wasn't like La Conchita, which the whole hillside just came down. um so yeah. Yeah, where we are right now, so we don't get rain hardly at all, except you're going to see rain at the end of that little weekend review video that I'm going to put up. Um, but the snow is melting, and all of our rivers are full, and our little rivers that actually come over our roads, because they usually just get like a half an inch to an inch, they are inches. All of our roads are closed unless there's a bridge. So you can go out and go to the highway and go to get to LA. Or you have to go all the way out. And Avenue K, that's how Tom got out today. And it had 3.5 inches, and it's usually far enough away from the snow water that it doesn't get water. So, and it's just now starting to melt, the snow. So it's going to be interesting around here. So, yeah, so we have the flash floods here. But usually the water does not get down here. But now that the water has already traveled, and those riverbeds are already saturated, we could get them all the way out here. So it's pretty interesting living in the desert. Pretty interesting. The fact that, it's that, like I told you before, where the cloud will come through and then separate like this. Well, they'll separate like this and it'll be blue sky. Torrential downpours over here, and we'll have blue sky where we are, unless the clouds are coming from the southwest and then they come through. So if they come through the two, because there's a butte here and a butte here, and this butte is pretty big and pretty tall, so when it gets to this one, the weather goes, oh, we're going around that, and it goes around. But over here, it comes between the two, and that's when we'll get actual rain. Very cool, Carrie. 4,000 views on a short. And shorts are monetized now for many people. My shorts are monetized. Sometimes you'll see them with music, sometimes you'll see them without, because if they do music, then you split your penny with the music people. I think I've made 4 cents on shorts. Am I frozen? Oh my goodness. Oh, could be, because my battery's getting getting dead. So, yeah. Oh, the last part of that, Brenda, that's a blessing. That is such a blessing. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine. I have one of mine has a chronic disease, and just that is it's crazy. So, yeah. So, you guys, thank you so much. I need to get going. I've got a lot that needs to be done, because this is my day that I usually catch up on everything, and I'm not catching up. But I appreciate that you have spent your time with me today. I hope that there was something good that came out for you from this. We did decide that the sale will be at 1 o'clock, and I will let you know very soon the actual date for that. And so, thank you all again so much for being here, and have an amazing, amazing day. Find something to celebrate every day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.